Fighters Republic shirts that you can buy over here in the corner. They are the side-by-full fighters for fans.
SavageFight.com here with Kru Kerian from Combat Sports Academy. Thank you very much, Kru, for taking some time. We just wanted to ask you a little bit about the event that's going to be held in Thailand and how you got chosen to be the coach, and just kind of if you could tell us a little bit about that and how Fairtex's event is kind of helping those kids get chosen for the event.
Sure. Fairtex is the sponsor of the US Muay Thai Federation. The US Muay Thai Federation is a non-profit organization that was developed, and it's part of an international organization called IFMA, the International Federation of Muay Thai Amateur. So the USMF chooses its athletes through a circuit of fights that they hold all over the country. They've had fights in Texas, Sacramento, New York, Florida, and here in Santa Clara. This is the 4th fight this year that they've had. They select one fighter for each weight class, men and women and juniors. There's A class, B class, women and juniors that fight at the World Championships. 60 plus countries, 2,000 plus athletes from all over the world will converge in Bangkok, Thailand this year in honor of the King's birthday to fight at the World Championships. I was the head coach for the team last year. This year, Johnson and I are the head coaches. Ganyo's been a coach before, and Fairtex has been a coach before. So every year, they try to keep some consistency, but we bring in some new coaches as well. Last year, we took 3 bronze medals, which for the U.S. is very good because we're still considered a developing country in Muay Thai. So the powerhouses like Thailand and Russia and Uzbekistan, countries that sponsor Muay Thai, they pay for the athletes' training, that's what we're competing against. So we did 3 bronze last year, we won gold medals previous years. We're taking a big team this year that were selected through the War of the Hero events, the events in Texas, and the events in Sacramento.
Also, Coach Kerian, I know Anthony Lin, the president of Fairtex, he's really trying to push to get Muay Thai into the Olympics. Can you tell us a little bit about those efforts?
Yes, it's a global effort. In order to get a sport into the Olympics, you have to have enough athletes that participate all over the world. Muay Thai has that. But you also have to have enough organized events where you can have a governing body that will recognize the athletes. That's what Muay Thai lacks. So with countries like the US, Canada, the UK, Russia, major populations and major powerhouses in the world, bringing together enough events to truly qualify athletes to compete at an Olympic level, that's what it'll take to get Muay Thai recognized as an Olympic sport. Last year in Busan, it was recognized by the International Olympic Committee. The medals actually had Olympic rings on them. It wasn't in the Olympics, but it is now a sanctioned event by the International Olympic Committee, so we're steps away. And Anthony Lin with Fairtex has been instrumental in pushing that effort. He started the USMF. It's a non-profit organization. It's a labor of love. It costs Fairtex a great amount of money every year to put on these events. And the goal is so that we can spread Muay Thai across the country, into other areas, so that eventually Muay Thai gets the recognition it deserves as one of the most exciting combat sports on the planet.
That's awesome. Coach Kerian, we just want to really thank you, Savage Fight, from a local community for your efforts. Muay Thai, you know, we all love it, and we're looking to show everybody, not only in the United States, but across the world, how great it is and how it really helps people. So thank you for your efforts, and thank you for your time, and good luck to all your fighters this evening.
Thank you. Swadika.
Swadika.